Yeah, man, Whop Bezzy, man, way from that motherfucking 225. I'm in with my boy Nolazine, man.
This episode is brought to you by the Loyalty Club, one of the hottest brands out, where they keep their items limited and only for the loyal few. Check us out online at theloyaltyclub.us, or if you're in the New Orleans area, you can check us out at our flagship store, 841 Fulton Street. You already know what time it is. Only for the loyal few, club time.
Right, so everybody know you from Baton Rouge, but I want to give you, with your flowers for holding it down.
Nah,
like like for your generation, as like I can see because they had people that came before you, but if I saw you take it to a whole nother level.
Nah, facts. I just ain't give up. I'm focused on keep going. I still feel like I got somewhere to go.
And I always tell people if the dopest thing that I see in Baton Rouge from New Orleans is y'all actually make y'all people dance.
Yeah,
down here we mugging each other.
Like I done been down here last couple of weeks back and forth here and there, and the crowd was just like, man, like what the fuck? Like, that shit different as a motherfucker, man. Like back home, we all over the place. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you got a reason to be hot and sweaty. Out here, it's like, man, you just stand in one spot. Everybody too cute, I guess. I mean, I understand it in a way too, though. I feel it, shit.
Yeah, if the first time it actually, went to a party in Baton Rouge, it was an entire, culture shock for me. Because I remember back in the day, people used to dance, swag and surf and do stuff, but it just stopped and went dead. And Baton Rouge still was
still
jigging
dancing,
and moving.
Still
I'm like,
jigging
dang.
And moving and grooving like a motherfucker, man. You know
and I
what I'm
always tell artists that, Baton Rouge artists make music to make you move.
To make you move.
New Orleans rap is kind of street, and they kind of still talk about the album, but if the beat good enough, you'll bob to it. But in Baton Rouge, everybody dances.
I feel like New Orleans rappers, when they get on the track, they really be rapping. They don't be. When I get on the track, I be trying to make a song. You know what I'm saying? A lot of New Orleans artists, they just be. I ain't gonna say just be rapping. I'm saying they really be rapping on their songs.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And I feel like rapping and making a song is two different things.
It seems like y'all have more fun.
Yeah, most definitely. I don't like, especially me when I go.
And that's just me outside looking at it because I ain't a rapper. I don't know.
I most definitely have fun with I don't even think about it. I just go in that bitch and, you hear me? I don't know. I just go in that bitch and do me. Type shit.
Hey, so let's bring it
it's
back.
It's all about having fun, though.
Hey, so let's bring it back, Hey, so, when did you actually become one music artist?
I want to say, for real, 2017, I think. Type shit. Cause the first song nigga dropped type shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit took off from there. Like the first real song we put out for real took off. So it was shit really took off with the first one for real. You know what I'm saying?
And I think I actually saw you in 2017 on one video. I think you was Drizzy, and you was in one apartment complex, and you did a little brief interview on the stairway.
Oh yeah. I think that was my mixtapes.
Okay.
It was my mixtapes, I think.
Yeah. When was that? What year was that?
That's probably 2018.
Okay, yeah.
2018, that.
Oh, so you was just 1 year in.
Y'all was 1 year in.
And you was already getting big, people checking you out.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't stopped since. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about out of the whole year. I probably had out of the whole year. I probably had on a total of the whole year. I probably had 10. I'm saying probably had 10. I probably wouldn't have 10 shows.
Right.
Rest of the weeks, all that shit gone. You know what I'm saying? I probably don't do 10 shows out the year, but everything else, feel me? Ever since, you know what I'm saying? I thank God for that shit too, though. Every weekend, you know what I'm saying? It's just the 5th month. I done 16 shows, 17 shows already, and I still got 13, 10 to do this month.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Good thing.
Because a lot of artists ain't booked at all.
What I'm saying, a lot of dudes just be sitting at home bored, but a lot of them dudes that be sitting at home bored, they got more internet hype than me, though. But
I ain't gonna lie to you. Speaking on internet and just recognition, I told my antenna, I'm like, man, he was in a video, but I always thought you should have been on this song with NBA Youngboy and Lil Top.
Oh yeah.
That song just fit both of y'all.
Believe it or not, though, I shot the video.
Okay.
I know one had the camera and
you directed the video and everything.
Yeah, I did the whole. You did.
And so how that came about?
How did it come about? Shit, we all in the car on the same. We just all together and shit. I don't know if Rich was taking too long. Rich was just doing something else. I just grabbed a camera with the, cause I know how to work on them motherfuckers. So shit, while we riding around here, where we go, I'm hopping out with that bitch. Just, you know what I'm saying? Now some of the main shit, yeah, Rich did that shit. But like all
I
the
thought you shot the whole
shit,
thing like, dang.
Nah, I did shot majority of that motherfucker for real. That's crazy. I swear to God. Rich will tell you that too. But you know, that's just with me picking up the camera, fucking off, like, you know what I'm saying, doing some shit I want a nigga to do for me type shit. But
like I was like, if I told my time, like, man, if that song would been perfect for both of y'all, for like,
it been hard. It been hard though. But he had already had that song made though.
Right.
It was already, you know what I'm saying.
And the whole time, you know, you was just playing around with the camera.
I'm just fucking off. Like I like the car scenes, all that shit. I shot all that shit. Just riding around East Town chilling.
So like, you know, but you are one of the few artists that, you know, really go through the whole like chitlin circuit being booked.
Nah, fakes.
So what can you say separates Baton Rouge from all those other towns, New Orleans, Shreveport, everywhere?
Cause Baton Rouge, like, I don't know. It's a big difference in that shit. Like a total big difference. Like the way we talk, the way we move, the way we dance, the way we just say shit, the way we think about shit, the way we go about shit. Like it's a whole lot of shit. Like we totally different from everybody for shit show. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of other cities try to mimic us too though. You feel me? So it's like I don't know how I could really say it. But shit, we just got that effect. You gotta think about it, man. A lot of artists that blew up out of Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying? And Louisiana is just general, but Baton Rouge, like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like New Orleans got a lot of artists that blew up.
But I told someone something down here and it kind of got mad at me. I said, man, the brand new generation that's raised is, like, for the South, is raised off Baton Rouge culture, not New Orleans. Like, my generation was raised off Cash Money, No Limit.
Right.
These kids' favorite rapper is not Lil Wayne no more.
No, facts.
But it's NBA Youngboy or whoever else winning right now.
Facts. It's a whole new generation. Like, they just gotta accept this shit on the chin. Like, people still trying to live out the past and just start preparing for the future. Like, this shit different now. Like,
man, I knew it was real when I saw one young dude walking up Canal Street trying to walk like YB. I wanted to clip his fucking ass. But I said, you know what? That's his generations when he learned.
That's it. That's just like how niggas probably wanted to walk like Tupac. Like,
right.
Niggas probably had a little pep and they still
niggas
like.
really got Tupac Thug like tatted on their chest. A lot of people.
It's the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is just in a new time frame. And this time, like, everybody can see it. You ain't got to hear about the story. Like, this shit in your hand. Like, you can visit the world in your hand now. So it's like, it's different. Like.
So how did you come up, actually, with your music name?
That's crazy. Shit, me and my partners, you know what I'm saying? They were calling themselves Bees, and they'll say their name, like, had a partner named Nick, he used to call himself Nick Bees. But see, my nickname always been Whop though. But I'm like, man, we're gonna start, where would you go? Fuck, I'm gonna put Whop Bezzy on my shit. It just went on some shit like that, then everybody just like started fucking with it and shit. We just, you know, that's what it was. It was just some beats and shit from there on out. You know what I'm saying? And it's still that type of shit, but you know. Whatever they want to call it.
Gotcha. So, like, you know, if I mention the chitlin circuit, and like a lot of artists don't know how important that is. Like, you know, you can get rich off the chitlin circuit. Like, I still tell people, Boots is still getting rich off the same shows.
Nah, face for real though. And they got some artists that got lucky and blew up, and I ain't even have to hit the chitlin circuit though. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, guess what they be needing? The chitlin circuit. And then when they can't go nowhere else,
right?
Need them small towns. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But I was one of them artists, shit. Like, in the beginning, like, I was about the money for sure, but I was also about getting the eyes too, like getting motherfuckers to know who I am, like. So shit, that's why all motherfuckers always ringing my line. Like, you know, one thing, dude gonna bring the crowd, the energy. Any familiar with these shit, like familiar with these folks, all type of shit, like, cause I get in the crowd rub shoulders. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to see, you know what I'm saying? I be fucking with my people and shit.
Speaking on energy, you know, I just seen, you know, probably like a few months back, you know, actually performing while in one, wheelchair.
Nah, facts.
And so the money don't stop.
That shit don't stop.
Even after an accident.
Even after the accident, man. To me, I really supposed to be still in a wheelchair. I'm supposed to have a boot on my leg right now, but I took all that shit off, man. I'm like, man, shit. It's a will, it's a way, man. I'm finna get about this bit.
Ever did it mess with your jigging?
Most definitely did. Fuck me up. I'm talking about bad as a bitch. I can't really do how I want to do, but I'm gonna get it back though. I just hope it don't take too long. But you know, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Type shit.
Gotcha. So like, do you have any brand new music or any features coming up?
Now I wouldn't say features type shit, cause I do a lot of my music myself. You know what I'm saying? Outside of like artists that's on the label and shit, like my little brother Trey Savage. Who else, man? My dog Carlos. Wild with it. Who else? Man, who else, bro? See, why I don't like get saying names, I get to forgetting some shit.
Right.
But they know who they is. Everybody know who they is. Type shit. But as far as like my personal shit, though, I got so much music in general, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this year, like, I ain't gonna drop this year yet. Cause the music I got, like, you know what I'm saying? I said I could take my time out and just work on one song one whole year a little bit. Or at least 6 months just to see what that bitch do. Cause we pass on songs so fast, you had a miss hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But shit, think about me though, I really do this shit. So it really just like, I got as many bitches they can think of. Every time they feel like this shit go down, I got another one. Really do this shit with my eyes closed, for real.
Gotcha. So I see you with the the brand new Trill piece.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Also, what did you actually sign with them, and how that came about?
I've been with Trill since like 2017.
Oh,
since I first got out, yeah, since I first jumped on. Yeah, this is what I've been running since I first jumped on. I always was type shit.
And so how was it like, ever coming behind, seeing how Trill just took over the world and you was coming and for to let the world know who you was as well.
Right.
It's how it's how has the journey been?
Nah, the journey been cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody go through something when it comes to some shit, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit, I'm here for, you know what I'm saying, doing better than I ever did, you know what I'm saying? So shit, I really can't complain.
And like, even speaking on the shows, like, if a lot of artists don't even know what it feel like to be booked.
Nah, facts. And what's so crazy, man, I ain't never been on no tour. I ain't never had no fucking media runs. I ain't never had no viral moments, and then people just fuck with me genuine without my music. Like, I swear to God, like, I'm gonna say 1 out of 5 shows might be kind of, but the other 9, one other 4, just to the roof, can't even get in, like, and this shit every weekend, like every other weekend. Like, by myself, headlining this shit, like, and I ain't never been on tour and that. Like, I do like, I average about 34 shows a year, so that. Like, they got some people ain't doing that unless they on tour or, feel me? A lot of rappers get fucked up and go, cause they be bored as a bitch. Like, they be hiding shit, but really be bored. Like, they got nothing to do but spend some money. Just to make it look like they moving the whole time. They really just doing shit to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
So, being in the music industry, for some, you've been acting for a few years now. Tell us, what do you enjoy most about it, and tell us what do you actually, hate about it.
What I enjoy most about it, shit, nigga eat off this shit. For sure, they didn't get to feed their people off this shit for real. Like, if you know how to manage your money, and you know what I'm saying, it's all about. You gotta be a hustler with this shit. This shit ain't just about, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta know how to go get when motherfuckers ain't calling, like, you know what I'm saying? But I can't say what I don't like what I don't like is how dangerous this shit getting. Like people just overdoing it right now. Like, they just taking shit a little bit too far. Like, you know what I'm saying? But certain shit you just gotta mind your business on type shit. Let it be what it be. But like, they don't be understanding like that shit don't only affect them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit affect everybody, everything around them. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is type shit.
And the crazy part is, like, outside looking in, you wouldn't even think Baton Rouge is so violent, because if you look at a party, it's like everybody having fun together.
Nah, fact. Like,
and that's just me outside looking in.
If you mix a Baton Rouge crowd inside a New Orleans crowd, they gonna fuck around and have a fight, cause
I think we'll have a good party.
They gonna have a fight, cause they gonna think the way we act and move and be in the club, they'll think we on some whole other shit all the time. We just really chilling. Being us, like, they just us, and they by how they just be chilling watching I don't know.
Me looking at it when I was a little bit younger, I didn't know no better. Probably a few years ago, like every time I saw a Baton Rouge person come down here and party, they like walk around the club jigging. Yeah. So in my first mind, nigga on pills, he high. Like I just stay out here way. He got too much energy. But I seen people come down here from Baton Rouge and have a buzz. So I said I don't really see them really get into it.
Right.
Because you,
I could be wrong.
But I'm saying, but it's possible.
Nah,
it's possible. But I always tell people, if the crazy thing about New Orleans, people don't know, we don't do tourists nothing. We kill each other. We kill it. Like it's very rare. You gonna have to step out of bounds for them to actually feel played on some other thing. Now you going Bourbon, that's a whole different world. Like people don't know that's a whole like New Orleans. Like a person who just like do New Orleans shit, it's very rare to get to them. Like if the only options they people.
Right.
Like the friends they grew up with, they all tour. But like Baton Rouge, you know, I found out, you know, they got different sides of town and different things like that.
Yeah, for sure.
But like in New Orleans, your enemy can really be your next door neighbor, so you really playing Call of Duty.
Nah, this shit crazy to me. Like as I done drove around this motherfucker, just peeping shit out. Like this bitch really different. Like I see why they say New Orleans is New Orleans and it's different from like every other city in Louisiana. That motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker really is like his own state for real. Like this bitch just different. Like,
and the crazy part is, but
you know
I tell artists, like kind of like the greatest thing is, like I always say, you have a blessing because you know you booked up like that.
Right.
But New Orleans, and I think we fail by saying, man, I'm from New Orleans, but they don't really represent Louisiana.
Right.
So like Baton Rouge artists represent Louisiana too. So
right.
they booked all through Louisiana.
Right.
New Orleans don't even like embrace the culture of Louisiana. And
but in a way though, I kind of see why though, like
and because we was here first, like New Orleans, I'm like back in it. It's like 300 years old. Louisiana like 200 years old. Right. So like just the origin of it is like we've been there before.
But this motherfucker just different. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
but I think being
in New Orleans, it feel like you out of state for real. Like I ain't gonna say it feel like you out of state. It just look like a place that'll be out of state compared to anywhere else you go around Louisiana. Like this bitch is different. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you in Baton Rouge, like you might have a couple niggas put that shit on or look a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? When you come to that city and just look around, you like, damn, this is what they did. And they live for kind of like everybody you look at got this. Everybody look like something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at home, like we into that shit, but nigga don't give a fuck about that shit like that. But nigga give a fuck about that shit. Like nigga gonna be fresh, but it's just like damn, everybody I done seen like everybody be head to top. You feel me? Like yeah, they be on some fly shit in the city. Like they very different in a way, but we is too though. Like you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that because if a former Trill Entertainment artist said that, and guess what? I'm asking you because you know you had dreads. Shell said that before he signed the Trill, he didn't see nobody in Baton Rouge with dreads and all that stuff. So I want to know how long you been seeing people rock different stuff. Because like to me, before you go, to me I just thought that everybody would rock, you know, Boosie Fizz and the froze and everything like that. I want to know. Like, did you grow up and seeing people rocking braids and dreads and everything like that?
I ain't lying though. Like, I don't know exactly like what time and frame area he talking about, like for real.
Maybe,
but
after 2005.
But I ain't gonna lie, niggas wasn't rocking no dreads in Baton Rouge to that city kind of that bitch. Like,
okay, yeah. And that was more like, clarification of what he said. Like, you know, when he came to Trill, he like everybody.
In my eyes, cause for me being my age, in my eyes and coming up, like as the generation that's up under there. Shit, that's when I started seeing motherfuckers just with dreads or just, you know what I'm saying? When I seen the little New Orleans people, all us get mixed up type shit.
After the train.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit.
Cause I remember
and there was so much of them, it looked like, they looked like us. There was so much of them, you know, they outweighed us type shit. In our own schools and shit, so we really thinking, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna just say that they the reason why motherfuckers do dreads, but.
Yeah, because when I used to go to, like Southern homecomings, like you could kind of tell who's from Baton Rouge because like a majority of dudes used to rock like herringbone chains and like the Boosie Fizz. Right. Like I could tell what certain people from.
But this is how you can tell certain people from New Orleans. Like New Orleans people, dudes be having haircuts with no fade on their shit, like some old Philly ass shit. Like I be like, what the fuck?
Some niggas missing dreads.
I got a little partner from out there. I got a little partner from out there. Nigga get a haircut. You shit just low all around, perfect ass line. That but ain't got no fade, no nails. I be like, man, what type of shit that is?
How you gonna fix that up, huh?
Like y'all don't fade y'all shit in that city? That's crazy.
I think everybody do different things, you know.
Man, New Orleans like a Philadelphia to me or something, like a small Philly or some shit. Like this bitch is different to me.
But I think it's time for like, you know, like even like an interview like this. Like I think it's time for like New Orleans artists to really embrace everybody and do like songs with everybody. Because like I think we would be fully strong as a state. Like you know, people always like dibbled and dabbed. Like you know, Booster probably rock with PG here and there. But I think as a whole, if we start having Louisiana things going on, I
fuck with a lot of New Orleans artists.
Oh yeah, but I see you had like Cutter Gang and a few other artists that you rock with. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying in general, like I think that all of them should reach out to different Baton Rouge artists.
Nah, fact.
And like I tell them, like you got to build relationships. If kind of book y'all like starting together. Right. If everybody want to go for the big dog, right. And just imagine me start rapping. Man, I need a song WAP. Right. You ain't even put the work in.
Right. And that's how the majority of this shit be though.
Yeah, like you know, like if you got kind of respect the person craft. Nah, and dudes don't be caring like that. Like, man, I feel like he should do a song with me. It don't work like that. Like, that's why if it do, you can pay for it.
Type shit, most definitely.
Right.
Fucking right.
You always pay for the feature.
I always pay for it now. But you know, be with it be sometime. But like, this shit crazy. This shit different, bro. Like this shit changed so fast. Like the rap game changed right in front of nigga eyes every day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to get in, hard to stay in. Those niggas don't be getting like.
So growing up, do you think you would actually be? I'm like, where you at right now?
I really think I'll be a lot of places. Like, you know what I'm saying? And all them places still gonna end up being rich or a successful person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, which one I took and ran with, just be the one I took and ran with type shit. But this rap thing, kind of like some shit that caught me by surprise. But I always had a feeling I'd do this shit though. And when I started doing this shit, I'm like, I'll never stop doing this shit.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so what's next for you?
Shit. I don't know if I was able to explain it. I feel like I'd be lying, man. I live day for day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole lot of brighter beginnings next, though, for sure. A lot of brighter beginnings next, man. A lot of bright beginnings. The shit, I'm finna get back to dropping though for sure on that. I got a little tape I'm working on. I ain't named it yet for sure though, but school video shoot finna get shot. I've been for a whole lot of shit finna go on, man. I really had a little amount of setback when I had that car wreck type shit and broke my leg, but you know, nigga back in full effect, so you know, it's time to get back to it the way it's supposed to be done.
And also, last but not least, I'm like, tell the world. I'm like, what can they find you on social media and also everywhere else?
Yeah, man, you can find me at WNCWHOPBEZZY _ on Instagram, Twitter. You can find me on YouTube at WNCYBs and all my info, all my videos, all my old shit, all my new shit go pop up. You can catch me on Spotify at the same name, Apple Music the same name, and you know. Go screen that school, man. You know what I'm saying? We finna get back into it, man. Big B's are back on our 10. Time to win, man. Time to go get it.
If you ain't doing an interview with Nolazine, what you doing an interview for?